So is this music your guilty pleasure?
Yeah, country and western. Heavy metal and pop.
Jack, can I just say congratulations on a fantastic debut end of last month.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It was, you know, you put a little smile on my face, mate. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You made Lou Van Pooch work extremely hard.
No, thank you. Well, as long as it's like it being a good fight is a win in itself, really, isn't it?
Well, I think so, yeah. It's about entertainment, and
exactly.
it was entertaining. You know, your style, it's a bit of a throwback.
Yeah, that's what.
I've got some clips. I'll put them up there, and I'll put them in black and white. And you know, you'd be thinking it's Raging Bull or something like that. You know.
The ball certainly style would suit the 60s and 70s, which I'm quite happy about, because you had the likes of the Lamostas and Robinsons then, and you know, so to be compared to that, I'm quite happy with.
Well, I was just saying to you before, your head movement was nice. It was, you know, as you came forward, you were a moving target continuously.
No, thank you. It's something we've been working on, and I hope to bring a bit more of it into my game for the next fight.
Now, would I be fair to say that you were a little bit bigger a few years ago?
Not a few years ago, a few months ago.
Was it? That quick?
So, 10-week training camp we had for, well, what it turned into a 10-week training camp. At the start of it, I was 14 stone. At the end, 12 stone 1. So. Yeah, it was.
So you
I was a fairly
stone?
bit bigger. Yeah, near enough. Yeah.
So where does that see? Because I mean, Pooch is not obviously the biggest super middleweight out there, but he's strong at it.
Yes, yeah, he is.
But you didn't look huge in there. So where would you think your eventual weight would be?
Middleweight. Or maybe lighter, but I think definitely middleweight. With the weigh-ins how they are at the minute, we'll be aiming for about 11.5 stone eventually. But it's about cutting the weight right and not putting yourself in danger. So if we do it gradually, I think definitely middleweight would be competing in.
Yeah, no, it was, like I say, you were a real pleasure to watch. You look like a well-kept caveman, mate. It was a battle of the facial hairs.
Yeah, it was.
With Pooch, I love that strike the pose with him at the end of the fight.
Yeah, well, you have to, wouldn't you? It wasn't like a pair of tits.
Well, do you know, so if he doesn't do it now, though, you feel seen off. So you need him to do it.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, and to be fair, his tash is brilliant.
Well, he's a barber, isn't he? That's his job.
Yeah, it was like I said, I was going to grow it for my debut fight anyway, but considering it was against her, I said, I couldn't just have a tash. Let's have a bit of something else going on. You know?
Did he give you any tips? Any grooming tips?
Yes, as they actually sell good moustache wax.
But your style is just like you say, very throwback, and you don't really take a step back, do you?
No, very rarely. But I like to be able to show that I can box on the back foot as well. I don't want to be a one-dimensional fighter. I think, despite being happy with my debut performance, I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get a chance to show all of my boxing ability, which I hope to in the next.
But I was just saying to you before, I don't see why you should be hard on yourself for that, because 5 years out of the ring from when you had your last amateur fight, you know, and only 16 amateur fights, so it's not like a massive amount of experience. But you come into there like you look like a veteran.
No, it feels quite natural, and to be honest with you, I've been very fortunate to have boxed and learned from Mick Kenyon and the coaches and the rest of the coaching staff at Paramount, and obviously throughout my amateur career, I got to spar the likes of Anton and Paul Douglas and a load of Rob Huff as well, who boxed from that.
Rob's ex-pro as well, isn't he?
Yeah, and then obviously come to under Mathew's wing, and everything he's had to teach me, and be surrounded by everyone who's in the gym here. So to be fair,
so this is home from home then? So
yeah. It
all started here for you?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I've been very fortunate to get this opportunity. So I intend to make the most of it, keep on learning. Like I said, surrounded by the lads who are in the gym at the minute. Kremner, Irvin, Damien, all good lads.
Yeah,
you know, and it's a good environment to train in.
Well, I was asking you before what are your expectations, and I quite like your answer. I'll let you give it me.
Yeah, just each fight as it comes, enjoy it. You know,
yeah.
we'll see where we end up, but you know, boxing's can be a short career, so you just got to make the most of it.
So you have no expectations. You just go in there. No, you want to entertain and enjoy.
Yeah, each fight as it comes. I think I'm not gonna. My head's not up in the clouds. I know I'm not going to be operating at world level, but I certainly think regionally and domestically, I think there's a lot of good fights out there, and I think with a bit more education, we can certainly be looking at those fights.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing this journey continue, because we now have a date. Obviously no opponent yet, but we have a date, which is the 28th of September at Bolton Arena.
Bolton White's Hotel.
White's Hotel.
Yeah.
The football ground.
Yes, yes.
Great venue, absolutely brilliant venue. Have you ever? No, obviously not.
I've never boxed there previously.
You've never been down there when any other people fight?
I had a couple in the amateurs.
Oh yeah.
I think I fought at the Labour Club once. Right. So I'm hoping that this venue might be a little bit better.
Well, it's a cracking venue, and it's really good for the fights, because you can see everything that's happening throughout the whole show. So you're not just stuck in a changing rooms dwelling on what's about to happen. But how do you cope with that fear? Do you like it? Do you thrive on that?
No, to be fair, fear. It's once you have fear with your first couple of amateurs, you got to learn to enjoy it. You know, there's people say there's pressure. There's no real pressure. Pressure is having to get up.
Well, there is.
No,
getting knocked out from all your mates.
No, that's not pressure. I'm dead fortunate to be here in this position. Pressure is getting up at 5 or 6 in the morning, having to graft all day to come home to just put food on the table for your family.
Because you work full time, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But you know, I'm lucky enough to be in the position where I don't have to do that. I get to come down to the gym and train despite working full time. You know,
So do you think that makes you enjoy it even more and appreciate it more?
But is there
because you have to work so hard for it?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, obviously. Nothing worth having comes easy. And don't get me wrong, you are nervous before it, but as
fear, is it because you now know what are the good nerves and the bad nerves?
Yeah, of course. It's about controlling them. That's the thing. It's about controlling them, and if you let the nerves get the better of you, you've lost before you stepped into the ring.
But I know people that, you know, they wake up on morning of fight day and that's it begins then, you know. But are you one of those guys that it's just 10-15 minutes before?
Yeah, the best way is to just switch off from it all. So you have to. What's the point of worrying about something weeks down the line or in the evening when it's not happening right now? Yeah. Worry about it at the time, if you worry. Yep. But you know, just because all the nervous energy you're going to be burning up. You know, but again, that comes with experience. You know, I remember my first amateur fights. I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah, but even so, 16 fights is you've learned fast.
I have, but again, that goes back to the coaching staff, Mick Kenyon, and obviously Mathew, and everyone now.
That's great, and it is great coaches. But do you know something? That's not something that anyone else can control except for yourself. So you've done really well to come from a novice to looking like I watched on your debut in 17 fights.
No, thank you very much. That does mean a great deal.
I think we might be in for a real treat on the 28th. But is Damien on that fight as well? On that show, sorry.
Andy Kremner's on that show.
Andy Kremner's on that show.
Damien is having a little bit of a well-deserved break.
Yeah.
So, but I expect to see him before the year's out. Right. Big things on the horizon for the pair of them, and Irvin as well. All good lads.
You're in the gym that's going places.
Certainly am. Yeah. I'm dead lucky to be along for the ride. You know. So we'll see what comes my way as well.
Yeah, I like to say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the 28th. I like to say, when I do, I hope I'll be chatting to you afterwards and you'll be 2-0.
No, thank you very much, and thanks for taking the time to come down to speak to us. Thank you.
Take care, bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.